space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilization, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hi and welcome back. Right, so I'm getting cracking with the Mazda RX now. Everything's washed. Next stage, I'm gonna get everything, a lot of the parts off the sprue and start looking for mold lines, cleaning everything up, getting it all neat and where it's been connected to the sprue cleaned down. Obviously my number 11 blade and probably 600 grit sandpaper all over everything. Then we'll get some parts primed. Once we have some of it primed, I shall get back to you. Right, so I've got the chassis cleaned off, sanded down where it needs to be. I have gone over all these little holes that'll be connecting parts to. I've just put a little bit of liquid mask in to protect them before priming, so it'll make contact points better. I've got all the engine parts cleaned up and done the same with the liquid mask. Can you see that? Yeah. So it'll just protect where there's going to be contact for glue. I stuck these two halves of the engine together already, just so I could get that little seam line out before I prime it. So I'm going to get these parts primed up. I haven't taken any of the other parts off the sprue yet. I like to keep it all on there until I'm ready to work on them. So I'm going to get these primed and I'll get back to you. Right, so I've got the chassis and the engine parts all primed up now, and both. Next stage, I'm gonna go over with Semigloss black X18 Tamiya. Not worried about going in here because this will all be covered, but I want all this bottom doing, all in this engine bay doing, all the engine parts, because I'm going to be putting down silvers and metal colours and go better over black. So basically a black undercoat. So I'll get the black on everything and we'll have another look. Right, so I've got my black semi-gloss on. So we're back to almost the colour we started as. As I said, I haven't bothered here because I know that the inside has to go in there, so no point painting it, be easier to stick down. I'm going to get these wheel arches masked off. I want to keep them black. I think that's the petrol tank. I want to keep that black, so I'll mask that off. There's a couple of bits on the engine I want to keep black, so I'll mask them off. Then I've got bits of the engine I want to paint gold first, and then it'll be chrome silver over all this. So once I've got the chrome silver down, I'll get back to you. Right, so I've got the bottom masked up now. This is now ready for a coat of my chrome silver. So I'll get that on next. I don't know why, but I actually really enjoy putting masking tape on. Strange. Right, back soon. Right, so I've got the next coat down. I had a change of mind. I've actually gone with flat aluminium XF16 because when I start doing some of the silver chrome on other bits, it'll stand out better. So done the bottom. Obviously there's parts passed over, harder to see now. I've painted, and I've done the engine bay. A few bits of the engine started with aluminium. I'm going to start getting the engine together now and the rest of the paints on, so I'll be using my chrome silver in there. Got some buff. I'm going to try going over some of the pipe work with clear yellow after I've had the chrome silver, to give that look that like metalwork gets when it's being exposed to heat. So we'll have a little play with that, see if we can get a nice effect. So on with engine next. So when I've got the engine parts painted up and ready to put in, I'll get back to you. Right, so I've got my chassis painted up. I've decided that it's going to be blue, so I've done the bottom in blue as well. You can see the aluminium I left for the gear shaft, drive shaft. I may go back and make that aluminium, I haven't decided. Still some masking tape to take off. Parts of the engine bay. We have the rest of the engine bay ready, all painted nicely. Got my engine block painted up. I put a bit of clear yellow over the chrome of these pipes, and I quite like how it's come out. I think it gives it that little sort of, it's had heat going through it. Rest of it I decided I wanted to go with titanium gold, so I have. I'm quite happy with how that's come out. Other little bits ready to go in. So I'll get these stuck in, rest of the masking tape taken off, and we'll have a look at it. Right, so I've got the engine fitted now. Really happy with how this has turned out. Looking nice. Underneath with all the masking tape removed, there's a couple of bits need touching up, but when I get onto the underneath more, I will do that. But I'm really happy with how that's come out. I will put in the description all the colours I've used, because there's golds and chromes and blacks, blues, reds, clear yellows, etc. So I'll list all them in the description. But so far I'm really enjoying this kit. Thank you for watching this time. Next time I think I'll be starting on the suspension. Definitely the rear suspension and possibly the exhaust. But for now, thank you for watching. Keep trekking and keep modelling. Thank you. Bye bye.